How sustainable is your jacket is a really difficult question to answer. And if you're looking to buy a jacket and make a more sustainable choice, that too is really tricky information to ascertain. Something we're being increasingly asked when we review jackets is how sustainable they are. Do they contain recycled materials? And do they contain PFCs? And also, where are they made? Now the reason for this is because jackets such as this consist of many different parts that come from many different places. To look at the zipper, for example, the zipper consists of not only the bit that you're zipping with, but the teeth on either side, the toggle, and the cord, each of which will come from a different place. So given how complex this relatively simple aspect of a jacket is, once you scale that up, you can see why brands have found it hard to convey that information. To help make the process more transparent, Rab have introduced Material Facts, taking inspiration from the food industry with the nutritional information that appears on all food packaging. Material Facts displays all the information you need to help you make a more sustainable buying choice. We spoke to Hayden at Rab to get a bit of background behind the project.
These tables present the information that we believe is important for our consumers when it comes to sustainability criteria, and they'll easily be able to see the recycled content of our products, the PFC content, and the country that it was manufactured in.
Now Rab haven't just made this for themselves, but for the industry as a whole, and are offering their methodology to other brands for them to use. Another example of this within the industry would be the Responsible Down Standard, RDS. Very few people remember that it was actually the North Face who kicked this scheme off, and that's what Rab are hoping to achieve through Material Facts. The feedback we've had from other brands has been universally positive, with many praising the time and effort that Rab have put in to making this happen. But what are Material Facts? Material Facts breaks down three differing things. The first of which is the recycled content within the jacket, the second of which is the PFC content within the jacket, and the third is where it's made. So taking the Microlite Alpine as an example, Rab have broken down the recycled componentry into greater detail than ever before. So when you look at the table, you can see that the jacket's inner and outer contains 100% recycled materials. The hydrophobic down within it is also 100% recycled, but when you come to the zip, it's 41%. The table also breaks down the presence or absence of fluorocarbons. Within the Microlite Alpine, there are no PFCs throughout any part of the jacket, with the exception of the zip, and this is something that Rab are looking to work towards remedying in the future.
PFCs, also known as fluorocarbons or PFAS, are a group of chemicals that have excellent non-stick properties. Unfortunately, they have some significant health impacts in the environment where they're manufactured and sometimes where they're used. So at Rab, we've been committed to phase out all of our fluorocarbons by autumn-winter 24. Fluorocarbons provide a durable ability for our fabrics to bead off water, stopping it wetting out and allowing our waterproof fabrics to remain breathable. And at Rab, we wanted to look at the whole use, the wider use of fluorocarbons when making our PFC-free claims. So our Material Facts tables will break down a product's PFC contents by these key areas where you may find fluorocarbons in our products or in any products within our industry. And we've worked closely with our suppliers to ensure that they're not using fluorocarbons as mold release agents, for example, or that they're not using them in different componentry when manufacturing. It's been a long time coming, and we've spent a lot of time talking to a lot of different suppliers to work out where they're using them, where they might use them, and how they can replace them.
But Material Facts isn't just about showing off the positive stuff. It's also about highlighting the warts and all truth of what goes into each jacket. In contrast, the Kangri that we have here has only 50% recycled materials. The face fabric it uses is fully recycled, but the membrane and the backer are not. And the zips are only 4% recycled and the trims 2%. And when it comes to fluorocarbons, the fabric, zips and trims all contain fluorocarbons. One of the criticisms we often see levels at brands trying to promote sustainability is that they're ultimately greenwashing. But within Material Facts, Rab are being completely transparent, showing both the good and the bad so that you can make the right decision for you when you come to purchase. Using the Kangri as an example, if you didn't want those PFCs within your waterproof jacket, you could look towards a more sustainable alternative such as the Namche, which uses a Gore EPE membrane and is fluorocarbon free.
Our approach is to be transparent. We're providing these tables for all of our products, whether that be our high-performing products, which have focused on their technical abilities and might not perform as well on the sustainability criteria that we're including on our tables. But that doesn't matter to us because we know we also have products which do exceed all of those other sustainability criteria. And we believe that the consumer will be able to take this information and make the decision based on what's important to them. There's always other improvements we can make. And so we're going to continue to develop this going forwards. We're going to continue to expand it across our range. So we'll be introducing a material facts table for all of our packs, all Rab and low alpine packs by autumn/winter 24. And also we'll be looking to include new criteria in our autumn/winter 24 material facts tables.
We would love it if more brands came on board with material facts, as it would make it much clearer when comparing products side by side which is the more sustainable option. From our perspective, Rab have done something really positive with material facts, and we hope that more brands come on board.